Hi, my name is Miriam Barth, and I am the Youth Chair for our District 5420. Today I'm going to go through what youth programs exist here in Utah, as well as offer our club presidents some tips on how they can get their clubs better engaged with young people. So first off, let me just say that Rotary is the most powerful vehicle that we have for positive change. Like hands down, like no question. We have spent the last 100 years plus fine-tuning our vehicles so that we have more efficiency, we're more effective, and we have a huge impact in the world. We don't have the same types of limitations or restrictions that other organizations have. So we've got like a widespread impact. It's pretty amazing. But here's the thing. Rotary is just a vehicle. We're the drivers. And if we aren't training drivers to replace us, then our precious vehicle, this precious agent for change, is going to be obsolete. So we've got to put our heads together and figure out how to best train, best engage, best support our young people. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. All right. Okay. Let's get started with this presentation. I'll start with the bad news. Only 4% of Rotarians are under the age of 40. And the reason why this is such a hard pill to swallow is because these are our millennials we're talking about. Millennials are our 20 to 40-year-olds roughly. And they, in 10 or 20 years, are going to make up 75% of the marketplace. They are the largest generation that the world has ever seen. And so for only 4% of them to be Rotarians is like a huge red flag. We have something of a crisis on our hands. Also, only 5 of our Rotaractors are joining, or 5 out of 100 are joining Rotary. So even with our youth programs, we could totally rock our youth programs, but only 5% of them are going to make it into Rotary unless we change something. And I believe that we can. That is what we're good at in Rotary. That is why we have remained relevant for the past 100 years, is because we can put our heads together and solve problems. So our biggest problem in Rotary, if I do say so myself, is that we are not attracting young people into Rotary. So our mission with these youth programs is to create a culture that attracts, engages, and retains the next generation of Rotarians. So let's get started with what programs exist. RYLA, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. RYLA is magical. It's where the seed of Rotary is planted for so many young people. This is a 4-day conference that happens every year in September in the beautiful mountains in Utah. We have world-renowned speakers that come, and the most hands-on, fun, engaging activities for our young people. By the time they walk out of this conference, they are exhausted, but they have confidence in themselves and their ability to make a difference, and they know about Rotary and that this powerful thing exists and that they can be part of it. So then they go back to their high schools, and hopefully they have an Interact club where they get to meet a couple times a month to figure out how they can address local and global problems. It's a mini Rotary club, but the main difference is that they're in a club, some of them for the first time, and they definitely need our support. The strongest Rotary or Interact clubs out there are a reflection of the efforts of a strong and supportive Rotary club. And so a lot of times Interact clubs come and go because they might not have the investment of the Rotary club, but we want to change that. Currently there are approximately 40 Interact clubs, but we don't know. It changes every year, wildly changes. But it is an amazing place for young people to get leadership development and to start addressing the concerns that they have and putting their concerns to action so that they can make a difference. We also have Rotary Youth Exchange, which you should know is the largest and the least expensive exchange program in the world. There are currently 8,000 young people that are living somewhere in some other country, some foreign country, and they are living with families that are being kind, that are hosting them for free. As you know, Rotary is a volunteer organization. And we don't need payment because we're not doing it for money. We're doing it to create peace and understanding. It's life-changing for these young people. I just sent home a Brazilian exchange student a couple days ago, and our family will never be the same, and nor will this young person. It offers an intimate way for people to learn about being with someone that's different from them and coexisting, and they learn deep lessons about peace as young people that will help them the rest of their lives, that will give them perspective and love in their hearts for people that are different from them. I should say, sorry, going back, there are short-term and long-term exchanges for high school and college students, for people under the age of 30. So there's a lot of opportunity here for young people. Next is our college or university or community Rotaract Club, which is for people 18 to 30 years old. It's similar to Interact Club, similar to a Rotary Club, but the thing that they do different is that they have different needs than our interactors. They're just starting their lives out as young adults, and they have more need for professional and personal development. They're building the foundations of success for their life. So they want more networking. They want more mentoring. They hope to learn new skills. And so as Rotarians, that's what we hope to give them, is more support in that way, so that they can not only find success in making the world a better place, but find personal success in being affiliated with Rotary. All right, I'm excited about this one. This is our new youth program, New Generations of Rotary, and this is specific for our Rotarians under 40. This is new. We're just barely putting our team together, so you could be on our team. Just saying. The purpose of this is to develop initiatives that create more value for younger Rotarians, and also for us to be able to put together strategies to help our clubs better engage with young Rotarians. So we want to offer you more support, more guidance, more resources available so that you can do a better job of engaging young people. One of the initiatives of New Generations is mentorship, and we created the Rotary Mentoring Hub, which is an online way for a mentor or a Rotarian to create a mentor profile, which is available for young Rotarians and Rotaractors to access. You'll be doing, as a mentor, 8 sessions of mentoring. That's 15 minutes a session over 8 weeks. So it's a 15-minute-a-week commitment, and you'll mentor over the phone, over email, or over video chat. So it can be convenient to you and your schedule, but it offers and opens up doors of opportunity to connect with our young people and to give them what they're hoping for, this mentorship, this one-on-one guidance. So jump on our website. It's really easy to become a mentor, RotaryMentoringHub.com. Okay, so how can you support youth as a club president? The first thing you can do is appoint a youth chair. If you haven't done so, please do so, please. Because this is your go-to person. This is the person that will make it happen to engage with youth. If possible, even have a committee. If there are enough people in your club, get as many people as possible to be on the youth committee. And ask for progress reports at meetings. Ask them how things are going. Make it part of your meetings. In fact, earmark 10 or 15 minutes of every single meeting that you have and dedicate that for youth. That is the way that we're going to change the culture. The more we think about this and deliberate on this, the more we'll actually do what we want to do, which is propel Rotary forward by engaging our young people. So allocate time, allocate funds. If you can look at your budget and see that there's a little extra money, put it towards youth programs, or do what you want with it with young people. Maybe offer your Interact Club money for them to put together a grant. That is an excellent way of using funds. The second thing is ask your youth chair to create and share goals with the club. So you want to have some concrete goals. Your youth chairs are going to be looking at menus of options of what they can do for young people. And you want them to be able to pick what's reasonable for your club and put a quantifiable list of goals together. Sponsor 2 students for RYLA. Recruit 8 members of your club to mentor on the Mentoring Hub. Co-plan 2 service projects with your local Interact or Rotaract club. Put on 1 networking event. Those are the types of quantifiable goals that can happen within a year that really allow for our great intentions to be channeled into how to actually make it happen. Third is be open to switching things up that might help attract and retain more young people. So this isn't a thing that you do as much as it is an attitude that you have to allow for change to happen. Change can be hard, but it is going to be rewarding for your club as you find new members that have more energy and great ideas. Some possible ways to change things, and these are just ideas, but to have different meeting times. Maybe an evening meeting to allow for young professionals who might not be able to leave their jobs for lunch to come to meetings. Lower dues for young Rotarians. That is something that clubs do through, they subsidize the fees so that younger Rotarians only pay a small amount each month. Those younger professionals, those younger Rotarians will feel invested in, but it also makes it more feasible financially for them to be a part of Rotary as they're starting their lives out. More business networking. Rotary started because of this, and you all have heard this. Paul Harris's vision was for professional development, and then it became service-oriented. In a lot of ways, we got to go back to our roots and make talking about our professions and how we can help each other professionally less of a taboo thing and more of this is what makes us so powerful, is that we help each other. Young people especially are looking for this. They can't, there's so many opportunities for them to join different organizations or clubs. But what makes Rotary unique is that we are founded on our business networking. And we can go back to that and offer that to young people. Also, another idea on how to make or how to switch things up in your club is to make your meetings more accessible through technology. So just as I'm talking with you now remotely, you can also offer that to your clubs through conference calls, through FaceTime. There are just so many endless ways of using technology, which is what our young people are using to get them involved in Rotary. By the way, we do have software available for Rotary clubs to offer conference calls and record those conference calls and keep them like little videos on their website or blog. There's just so much you can do. So if you need any help, your youth chair will be able to find all that information out as they go through the resources that we'll be training them with. Okay, And last but not least, encourage your members to purchase a Rotary license plate. Now, if nothing else, if this is the only thing that you do as Rotarians, it's really simple, but the money that pays for these goes to youth programs. So all you do is you show up at the DMV while you're registering your car or truck, and you get the humanitarian service license plate, which has the Rotary logo on it. Then you drive that baby around and you're promoting Rotary and you're promoting youth. It's $41 for the first time and then $25 every year after. All right. I just want to let you know that we've got a youth conference coming up in April, which is in tandem with our district conference. We're going to be camping out. We're going to be having an amazing time. You guys are welcome to join us at the campsites. We'll be working together on service projects. But this is an excellent way to get young people to learn about Rotary in a really powerful way. It's April 20th through the 21st. You can jump on our website, utahrotaryyouth.org, to learn more. Also, we're going to Mexico in June. This is our 8th annual trip. It's super successful, and the kids love it because it's hands-on. We're going to be building houses. We're on a beach in Puerto Peñasco. It's beautiful. It's hot. The young people will go home really exhausted, but also happy, because this is the type of thing that our young people want. They want to travel and they want to serve. So get them involved again at utahrotaryyouth.org. We're also going to Rwanda, June 26th through August 6th, and this is in partnership with Kids Play, which is a nonprofit up in Park City. Again, jump on our website. All the information is there. Last but not least, you got to know how to connect with us, with our team. We've got a page that we have dedicated just for Rotary Club resources on our webpage, utahrotaryyouth.org. You'll see that there's a handbook in here. We've got the mentoring hub links here, our blog. There's toolkits. There's all sorts of ways to connect with our social media platforms, as well as all the people involved. So if anyone in your club is interested, they can just jump on utahrotaryyouth.org, and they'll be connected with all sorts of resources and ideas, and with us on how to do a good job with this and to connect with our young people. Thank you, Club Presidents, for taking the time to watch this, for taking the time to invest in this way in Rotary. It's a huge sacrifice, I know this, but it's something that it really does propel this vehicle forward. And we need you, and we're grateful for you. So if you have any questions, let me know. My email is youthrotary@gmail.com. Thank you.